Are you like me where sometimes things around you start to happen and you're not really sure how to adjust to it or adapt to it? Or maybe it brings up a lot of different feelings when things happen. And maybe you're just so confused and lost at times. Well, guess what? You are not alone. But once I started to embrace what I'm going to share with you today, it changed my life for the better and it's helping me live my best life. Let's get it, Celia.
Gotta take what's burning from deep down within out into the world so the healing can begin. Created for greatness, don't let anything get in the way. Realize with your realize you'll affect the world in a major way. Time to make a difference and show the world what you're all about. Live life with passion, fire it up from the inside out.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Bro Ride, the inspiration guy, here to inspire healthy lifestyle changes that go from the inside out. Now, if this is your first time coming onto my channel, thank you for being with me today. If at any point during today's live stream or video, if you're on the replay, do me a favor, consider joining the tribe and clicking subscribe on the link below. And if you are a returnee and you've been coming back and you've been part of the fam and already part of the tribe, thank you for coming back again. Yes, I'm super excited to be with you all today. Now, if again on the live stream, if you are here with the live stream, do me a favor and just drop a comment, say hello, good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. I got, let's see, matter of fact, got the first comment. Good morning, Ria Babula, aka my mama. What's going on, mom? Thanks for tuning in today. And yeah, just go ahead and drop where you're watching from, where you're tuning in from. I love seeing people coming from all different places to just take some time out of your day, right, to be with me as I again, my goal is just to inspire those healthy lifestyle changes that start from the inside out. Yes, and yesterday we talked about evaluating experience, right? The title or the thumbnail of my video was, experience isn't the best teacher. Now, if you missed that video, it is available on the replay. Just go ahead and head over to my channel, and all you got to do is yeah, there you go. All you got to do is go to YouTube and search Bro Ride the Inspiration Guy, and you'll see my channel pop up right there if you missed yesterday's live stream. And we were talking about the idea that experience isn't the best teacher, it's evaluated experience is the best teacher. Because if you keep doing the same things over and over and over again with the same results, right? That's what they call the definition of insanity. So we were talking about how yesterday we have to take the experience we have, but we have to truly evaluate it. Now, again, as you can see in the banner below, this is going to be my last week of live streaming daily, right? Because I've been on a live stream. This is my 6th week, Monday through Friday. I've been here 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, not because, and the main reason why is because of equal sacrifice. For those of you who are essential, those of you who are going to work, and now that this country, now that the country and the state is starting to open up, I wanted just to be with you in solidarity, whether it was for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes to start your day. Yes. So this is going to be the last week again. After evaluating the experience that I've had, it's been a great time being with you all, but I'm also starting to refine and rebrand my channel. And again, as you've been, and I love it because from the beginning to end, if you watch the videos and the live streams from 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago till now, not only will you see the difference in the videos and the quality and the format, but also, 1% better every day. I'm starting to see more and more what it is I actually want to bring to each and every one of you, taking time out of your day to be with me, either on the live stream or even on the replay. So yeah, so if you did watch yesterday's video and maybe it did make you think about what are some things in your life that you needed to evaluate, do me a favor and just put in the comments what it is in your life that you said, you know what, I really want to go ahead and evaluate this part of my life or evaluate these experiences. And if it was something that you did and you maybe something, you had an aha moment or something came up for you, or you realize something that needed to change, do me a favor and put that in the comments as well. I love hearing your success stories, because my success or your success, it's all the same, right? So when you win, I win. When I win, you win. And that's what this is all about. It's about helping each other out, encouraging each other, growing on this journey, and again, especially specifically for this channel, inspiring healthy lifestyle changes that start from the inside out. So again, I thank you for just rocking with me and be with me. Let's see here. Good morning. Yes, Coach Esther, thank you so much. I know I've been tardy for the party the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, but I made it back this morning, and I'm gonna make sure that I finished the week strong. 5 a.m. Shout out to our coach in Dixon, who are actually Davis, that gets up and sets up our boxing classes. You know what I'm saying? So we can just get our little Manny Pacquiao on, and for me anyways, my Floyd Mayweather, whoever you like, but getting that good boxing in the morning, throwing those different combos can definitely wake up the brain. So yes, good morning to you, Coach. Thank you for, again, all that you do. And again, so what experiences have you had that maybe you took some time to evaluate, and now you're starting to change, and now you're starting to realize that things need to change? And that's something that I wanted to share with you today. In the thumbnail, I said, I guarantee it. Yes, I guarantee it. And here's what I guarantee. All right. Here's one thing that once I started to fully embrace this idea and this concept that I'm going to share with you right now, my life started to shift in so many different ways, where I truly felt like, you know what, now I'm actually feeling like I'm in a good stride to live my best life. Now, is there always room for growth? Absolutely. Is there always room for improvement? Sure. But once I fully embrace this next concept that I'm going to put on the screen in just a second, once I fully embraced this idea, then things for me started to shift in so many different ways. And I was like, wow, why have I been sleeping on this? Right. So here it is right here. And here's our thought of the day, our quote of the day, whatever you want to call it. And it goes like this: the only thing permanent in life is change. Yes, the only thing permanent in life is change. Now, I don't know about you, but I struggled with change for so long, for so many years. Anytime things would change, right, I would have some type of feeling about it. I would feel some type of way. And I remember thinking about, whether it's work, relationships, school, friendships, all those kinds of things that we have in our life. If we think about it, if we take a moment and really just kind of contemplate on this for a second, that's the only thing permanent in life. Now, I'm not saying that you don't, you change your friends all the time, or things can't be consistent, because I believe that there is a lot of things that are consistent. But even in the consistency, there's still little changes. So when we think about our life, there's, real subtle changes, and then there's major changes. But I remember, like, for a long time, and here's, an example, like when my friendships started to change in my life, right? Friends that I've had for years, right? And it's nothing against, the folks that I don't keep in touch with or talk to anymore, right? But it was this idea that I had a hard time letting go. And how many of you, if you had a hard, and if you can relate to me, type in the comments, me too, right? Because at the end of the day, there's so many times where, we're so used to something, or we're attached to something, that we never want to let it go. Like, we want to hold on to it, maybe because it reminds us of, some good days and some good memories, or maybe because, it's our comfort zone, and we like to be comfortable, right? Or maybe it's because we just don't like change, period. And for whatever reason, you might have, letting go isn't always easy, or accepting change isn't always easy. And so, depending on whether it was, again, different habits, different relationships, different things that you did, if things changed, all different kinds of feelings will come up. So once I started thinking to myself, you know what, the only thing permanent in life is change, that's when that's when my perspective started to shift. That's when I started thinking, you know what, I have to understand, like, this is life. We're going to go through things that aren't always going to go the way we wanted, that plans are going to change, right? Look at this whole last 11 weeks, 12 weeks, because of the coronavirus. How much change have we experienced even in the last, 12 weeks? Right. And again, just taking a moment, thinking about, wow, the only thing permanent in life is change. They could be really small, subtle changes, or they might be huge changes. It's going to be different. Or maybe you got a little mix of both. So here's my call to action for you today. When we think about change, okay, if we can embrace that idea, first and foremost, that this is the only thing permanent in life is change. Here's how, here are some things that you can actually do today, right after this live stream. Here are some things when you start to notice change. Here's some ideas that I have for you. So first one, okay, is ask yourself, or first of all, identify all the changes that have happened or are happening in your life. Okay, so identify all the different changes that have happened or are happening in your life and notice the feelings that are coming up for you. Okay, and I think this is really important because if we don't identify all the different changes that are happening, right? And if we don't really acknowledge the feelings that we're having around those changes, then we're just going to keep going through our day, status quo. So take a moment. So when you start to notice these changes, then first of all, number one, identify them. All right, and notice, you can identify the things that have changed in your life, maybe, in the past couple months or even the past couple years, whatever that might be. Or maybe there are things that are happening right now that are changing. So first of all, identify the change and then notice what feelings are coming up for you. And even with the feelings, they don't all have to be like sad or mad or frustrated. They can be, but they could be happy. They could be feelings of joy and happiness too, right? Change isn't always mean that it's a bad thing. Okay. So take a moment. Number one, identify all the different changes that you have in your life. Number two, step number two, right? Ask yourself, how have these changes affected me or the people around me? Okay, so once we've identified all the different changes, no matter how subtle or how huge they might be, and noticing the feelings that are coming up for me, okay, number one, we're just noticing right now. We're not doing anything about it. We're just noticing the different changes and we're noticing how we're feeling. Number two, right, ask yourselves, how have these changes affected me and the people around me? So noticing again, we're just in this evaluation stage, just reflection stage, like we were talking about yesterday, where we want to evaluate. And then after you notice how it's affected you and the people around you, then the last step, okay, and again, these are things that you can do today. As soon as we get off this live stream, noticing these three steps. And the third step is this: ask yourself, what can I control? And then once you've figured out what you can control, then put all of your energy into those things that you can control. So many times, myself included, right? I would see something happening. I'd identify the changes. I'd see who's being affected, and I would try to change other people. I would try to change other things, that were out of my control. Because again, that's how I dealt with change. I would, instead of me focusing on me and what I can control, I would do everything I could to try to control other people, to try to control other things, other elements, to try to make it work in the way that I wanted it to work. But again, when we think about, well, the only thing permanent in life is change, well, maybe it was supposed to be that way. Maybe I wasn't supposed to, have, these people in my life for such a long time. And I think about, for example, friendships and relationships. Like, I'm thankful for the moments that I had. I'm not bitter for the moments that I don't have, right? And again, because that's the only thing permanent in life is change. And so when I think about my career, from working at Naps Hospital, from working, even, I mean, let's go all the way back, right? Let's Jack in the Box, Marine World, Africa USA, Arby's was actually my first job in Cordelia. Whoop whoop! Shout out to Arby's. I think of all the different things, right? I've changed my career so many times, or the occupation. And for those who are in college right now, changing your majors, right? So again, just thinking about that change. So that we have to come to a point where we got to embrace that change. And once we start understanding, realizing what I realize, and we start embracing this idea that the only thing permanent in life is change, then your perspective shifts. Then you're going to start looking at things in a whole different way. You're acknowledge how you're feeling. We're not ignoring that. We're identifying, again, how we're identifying all the different changes that are happening, and we're noticing what we're feeling, but most importantly, we're taking control. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I've learned is I got to figure out, what can I control, and let me put all my energy into that. Because I don't know if you ever had the experience where you put a lot of time and energy and effort to try to fix something or change something that was out of your control, and nothing ended up happening, or maybe it got worse, right? So thinking about those kinds of moments in your life. So with that being said, y'all, again, this is again just some basic practical ways that we can embrace all the things that are happening around us. I know that we're in again, an uncertain but certain time, right? Like, it's uncertain because we don't know how long this is last, but we're certain that we are at some point going to get back to, back to work, back out, back, into the public. And so when I think about stuff like that, I'm like, even that, it's not going to be normal anymore. That's still going to, be different. So even that's changing. So the question is identifying those changes. Number two, how's it affecting me and the people around me? And number three, what can I control? And let me put all my energy into that. So, oh, that's the wrong beat. My bad. Here we go. So with that, y'all, I appreciate your time again. It is we're coming down to the countdown of these last couple days of the live stream. If you found any value in this video today, whether you're watching live or on the live stream, please stay connected with me on YouTube. Again, all you got to do is just search. Here's the search bar right here. All right, just search Bro Rod, the inspiration guy, because that's what it's all about, inspiring healthy lifestyle changes that go from the inside out. Let me see, I got some comments here. Hey, what's going on? We got LA in the building. Amen. My diet has changed and I feel so much energy. My mom also feels better because we are doing this together. I can control my mindset. Yes, amen to that, Alani. And again, that's something that me and Danielle are talking about as well.
Hey,
and I'm trying to see if she's down to, do a video, because me and her, again, have just been enjoying life together as we always do. But, we kind of got out of control when it comes to our eating, which again, we're blessed to have what we have. And we're looking at, again, making changes again and making those adjustments and only controlling what we can control. So thank you for sharing that, Alani. Inspiring so many people around you. So yeah, y'all, we are out of here again. See you tomorrow, 7:15. Notice I'm changing it up a little bit because some people are like 7's too early, 7:30, it's already too late. So that's why I started at 7:15. We got 2 more live streams, Thursday and Friday. And again, it's not going to be the end of the daily, not the end of the live streams period, just of the daily live stream for the quarantine series, because I got a lot more content and a lot more videos and things of that nature that are going to be coming out that I'm super excited to share with you all. So again, with that being said, we are out of here. Bro Rod, the inspiration guy, here just inspiring change from the inside out. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. See y'all tomorrow. Peace. Let me see if I got any other comments on there. All right, we're good. Yep.